Errol Spence, the IBF welterweight champion of the world, is going to fight Carlos Ocampo in Dallas, Texas, or Texas, where in Fresco, June 16th, I believe. And do we really need a prediction for this fight? Come on, let's keep it real. We don't need a prediction for this fight. Carlos Ocampo can knock out a drunken man almost falling. He can't knock out a drunken man almost falling. But the good thing about this fight, the only good thing I take away about this fight that I'm actually intrigued a little bit, is this is gonna be the first time in a long time that Errol Spence is gonna fight an undefeated fighter. Last time he fought an undefeated fighter, actually, he stunned him, Emmanuel Lardy. That's the last time he fought an undefeated fighter. Of course, it's the fight game, and you can't, like they say, you never know what can happen. It can land a punch. You never know. Never know Errol Spence end up like Lubin. Never know. But, we ain't gonna see that happen. I believe, what I see about this thing is how fans just crucified and discredited and disrespect these other fighters. Because I remember when Kell Brook was fighting and everybody was mad because he was facing his mandatory, saying that he ain't fighting nobody. But I don't want people to say that about Errol Spence. I don't want people to say that about Errol Spence. Everybody loves Errol Spence right now. Everybody. Nobody cares that he doesn't enroll into the all year round VADA testing. Nobody cares. He's so hyped that everybody loves him. Hey, I'm like Kanye West. Why not love everybody? Huh? Just love. I want everybody to love everybody. I want everybody to love all the fighters and respect them. But, I believe that Errol Spence got something that other fighters that don't have. And that's a blessing for him. Because we all know he can't promote for nothing. Is a lot of people like him so much that they talk about him and they promote for him. Like, I remember when he landed on First Take. Every time I think Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, or any other fighter landed on First Take, which is, a high viewing show, Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman wasn't there. When Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman is not there, nobody really want to watch the other guys talk, even though they know their sports, but we all know why we're watching First Take. But it's good that a lot of people's talking about Errol Spence because it helps him out, Hope every brother and everybody, in the sport really succeed because they entertain us, putting their life on the line. So I respect that. I saw the promotion, the press conference of this event, and it was the most boringest conference I have ever seen. Save all your money, Showtime Boxing. Please, just save your money. Look, have a couple of interviews right there, for both of them. But please, save your money, save your time, save your plane tickets. If it's not Errol Spence versus a Sean Porter that Kenny Porter's going to talk, or Keith Thurman going to talk, or Danny Garcia, this is the reason, and his father going to talk. This is the reason. Look, let's keep it real. It's more to just fighting in boxing. You got to promote yourself. And in the negotiation table, that's what Mayweather had a problem too, where he feels like he should get way more of the money because he's pulling all the promotion. He's doing all the work. Errol Spence is not doing no work. He's not promoting anything. He can't promote. But when he fight these other fighters, when they go to the negotiation table, they're gonna ask way more money, no matter how much they promote better than him. They fill up the seats better than him, and they get more views. So I think maybe and this is not on Errol Spence. He don't got to do all the work. He got a team to do some work. And I think it's very good that he does hang around with the Charlo brothers, because the Charlo brothers are real good in promoting. I love those dudes. It's good that he actually stayed close to them and go to the events. And actually, I like the way Errol Spence was with Kell Brook, I like that Errol Spence. I think that Errol Spence, just a little more talk. Woo. If people think that people feel Errol Spence, he could actually make people that didn't believe a believer. If he goes at people and talk, it looked like he was a little saucy that night, or he was just amped up because he was with the Charlos, and the Charlos going to promote. So I think Errol Spence, for that and wasting people's time, I think he should, just amp it up a little bit. Everybody already believed that he's doing the Mike Tyson. Everybody's already afraid of Mike Tyson. But now he's going to use it to his advantage. Now he's going to up it now. I think Errol Spence had the potential to up it now. He's in a position where, look, nobody trying to fight me and talk some shit. Bring them out to fight. Make them show their panties. If that's what it is. So I might watch the fight. I might not. If I'll be honest, if Errol Spence was fighting a guy that moves around, that shows him something different. I thought Lamar Peterson was actually going to move around because that was going to, it's kind of relatable to translating a little bit of the styles that Keith Thurman would bring. He moves around. So I was used to when I was intrigued, to watch the fight. I thought Lamar Peterson was going to move because I wanted to see how Errol Spence, which I believe he doesn't do as good against boxers, movers, dating back to the Olympics of the amateur. I think, I wanted to see Lamar, but Lamar stayed in his face. I think he thought Errol Spence doesn't really have power like that. I think Errol Spence has overwhelmed me. He overwhelms you, with consistency, and he's going at you at a rate nonstop. And I think he overwhelms you. He's more of a breakdown than a TKO guy that will just knock you out. He'll just, man, that's too much. I want to see what Carlos Ocampo's going to do. He's not a mover. He's very stationary. He got no power at all. There's no threatening to Errol Spence again. I just want to see somebody that threatens a little bit to Errol Spence, just threaten him a little bit. I think he's way bigger, not in height, but in size. I just seen that Carlos Ocampo's body is kind of fragile to me. It looks like he don't look too much of and the way he moves. Look, hey, he's in a position. He's a fighter. He got a good record in Mexico versus guys. If you look at his last 7 fights or whatever. He only got 2. He got 1 TKO, 1 KO, and versus guys that have 8 losses, 6 losses, he's going the distance with them. I think this is a bad move for his team. I think they probably should have. I think he should have ducked Errol Spence. No lie. I think he should have took more fights in Mexico. Sort of like Canelo did, and probably get way more experience. But hey, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Welterweight still the way it is. It's not moving forward because Keith Thurman vacated the title. Everybody's happy he vacated the title, but I ain't doing that for boxing. It's just moving boxing backwards, like I said in another video. But that's another video. I get into it just a little more. All right. So for people, hey, I'm a supporter. Hey, go watch the Errol Spence fight. Showtime, June 16th. Go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if he brings something new at his hometown, in front of his kids, in front of his family. It's a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? 27, 28 years old, it's a long time coming. Show support. It's going to be a good event, I guess.